Hey guys, I'm here at the Geissele booth, and you guys know that for this competition season I am running 6mm arc. I don't have my hands on any of my stuff just yet, but I actually am about to see Geissele's new rifle, the GFR in 6 arc, and they've done some really neat things that I was not aware of. So Justin, if you would educate me a little bit.
Sure. So this is the GFR, or the Geissele Fighting Rifles. So this was a purpose-built, versatile battle rifle. And what that does is this allows you to get the benefits of the 6 arc and a much more similar large frame performance in a small frame package or platform. So one of the things that we did that really separates this is, you'll see here is our stainless steel riveted cam race. So what this does is this allows for a steel-on-steel contact with the cam pin and the receiver. And what that'll do is that will drastically improve and elongate the lifespan of the upper. One of the other things that we did to improve some of the things that the 6 arc has been plagued with for a while is the actual feeding and cycling. So along with the 6 arc barrels that we make, which are 416R stainless steel, rifle cut, done in-house, we also made a specific 6mm arc extension.
We can get that.
The extension is also extended into the receiver.
Oh, okay.
So what that does is it allows a more monolithic interface between receiver and barrel.
Okay, because that's one of the weak points that you traditionally find is right there.
Correct, and now that it extends into the receiver, you have a more, again, monolithic piece of them working together. To that extent, we also improved the magazines. So we redid the magazines. A lot of people on the market right now are using 6.5 Grendel.
That's what I have, yeah.
So what we did is we redeveloped the follower, new stainless steel spring, stainless steel mags. And what that'll do is that will allow you to actually feed and chamber those rounds without compromising the ogive or the tip of the bullet.
Okay.
Because
I shoot the ELD match bullets, and I've seen in 224 Valkyrie and some others where as they're feeding, it'll rip the bullet tip off and stuff like that. So
one of the most important things of actually getting everything you possibly can out of that cartridge is making sure that the integrity of that round is as it should be when it chambers.
Perfect.
So that feed ramp and those magazines will work in tandem with each other to ensure that that happens.
Great.
As we move along, you'll see that the Mark 16 has new stainless steel QD cups, and that's going to also be offered on all of our rails moving forward.
Okay.
Both on the Super Duties and then our other rails, such as like the Mark 4, the Mark 8. It's going to be a slow rollout, but it will eventually come to fruition that they'll all be having that moving forward. And what that allows is that just allows for a more solid lockup. Not that there was really anything wrong with the machined-in ones, but this is very similar to our first rail, which was the HK SMR.
Okay.
So you know that really always had good feedback, so we figured we could extend it to all of our rails.
Perfect.
And then it also helps with bull barrels like the Stratamatch. So the Stratamatch has a bull barrel profile. So if you ever run bull barrels for like PRS type style shooting, you may bottom out with your QD sling swivels.
Okay.
So that raised QD cup will allow you to insert that there.
Cool.
As we continue on, you'll see the new Geissele flash hider. This is just our new design, and it's also nano-coated. So as you've seen with our Super Duties, the Surefire close time, those have been nano-coated, as well as our Suave muzzle brake, that's also going to be nano-coated. Other than that, there's a few other intricacies. So when customers have a request, we try to listen, we try to make those things happen. So we have now the new A17 Grip, which is the
more
17,
vertical.
Yep. So it's going to be a 17-degree actual angle for that pistol grip, as well as now a QD cup on the end plate.
Outstanding.
The buttstock's pretty cool. It allows for a more streamlined interface between your face and the rifle. It also has a shrouded lever or trigger, as I'll say, because when you want to adjust it, all you'll have to do is pull like a trigger. And what that'll do is it'll also allow you to prevent any unintended adjustments.
I was just going to say, I always dislike the ones that have the lever right here, because especially if you happen to be shooting with a rear bag or something for whatever, you can bump that and your shoulder pressure will move it. So.
Or if you're shooting off the bag, it can kind of get hooked in a molly webbing or something. So this being shrouded by the actual buttstock itself helps prevent that. So once it's locked into place, you don't have to worry about it moving unintended.
Super cool.
Then actually another neat feature. So this thing, again, it was built from the ground up around the 6mm ARC cartridge, but also with a lot of intention in mind. So when you have a magnified optic that's right above your charging handle, what you'll see on this is we move the forward assist forward,
okay,
so that you have more working space on both sides.
I usually run a slick side upper just because I always get caught up in that. So that's a really neat just detail.
It's a subtle change that you may not notice. So when everyone's asking, what's new this year, well, it's a little bit more difficult to display that.
Yep. That's so cool. That is the new GFR from Geissele Automatics. I love it, and one of those is going in my safe for sure.